Hi everybody, Gary Sothard here, weekly swing tip time. We're going to talk about driver and how to deliver the face of the driver. One of the most difficult things to do when you're playing around a golf. You know, a lot of you members out there, you actually swing it on a really good path. You might swing it a little bit across, or you might swing a little bit in to out. But where you struggle is delivering the face. Sometimes you'll be too open, too closed, and then that then gives you that dispersion of shots, missing fairways. And we're going to talk today about how to control that face better. So the real key to delivering the club face is trying to rotate the body, the arms, the chest, the stomach, all as a unit through the swing, especially through the hitting area. So when we're getting down to about hip height in the swing here, we're starting to really rotate the body, and through that section there we're rotating. You can see there my forearms rotating, my stomach, my chest, everything. And then we get into this position after the ball where my right hand has gone over the top of the left hand. Most of the time we see that where the right hand's stuck under the left, and then you get that club face wide open, and then it squirts off to the right hand side. The other one we see is when the hands overflip there, so they roll too fast around the body because the body's not moving. So we need everything to move as a unit. So what's a really good drill, club into the stomach, grip down, and then just make a backswing there, and then rotate through there. And you can see there, look, I haven't flipped my hands, I've just rotated my body, and my right hand has naturally crossed over the left hand. That is what we call release. So when we get down to hip height, we start in the rotation and we're releasing the club through. We're not trying to steer it, we're trying to naturally just let it cross over. When I say cross over, that driver's coming through and it goes past the hands. Don't feel like we've got to steer it down the fairway. So let's give one a hit. So I'm just simply going to really feel like I'm naturally rotating my body as a unit through the shot. You can see there, fairly straight, not much side spin. And if we look here, the key number for driving is side spin. That is the key. If you can control the face, you can control the amount of spin on the ball. And if you can hit the ball with hardly any side spin, it'll hit more fairways, guaranteed. So we'll just hit one this time when we feel like we're trying to steer it down the fairway. I can just feel their face is open, and then it's curving out to the right. And it definitely felt for impact like my right hand was under the left hand. It didn't cross over at all. We want it to cross over, but we want the body moving at the same time. There's a difference. Look at the side spin on that. Face wouldn't be massively open. It'd only be about 5 degrees open, but produce a lot more side spin, and then it's about 50-60 yards shorter in distance. When you're practicing with your driver, it's always be aware of on the way down, really try and feel you're pointing that shaft at the ball, because if you can get the club into this position here, it's really easy, because all you've got to do from there is rotate the body. But half the time, if the club's not quite in the right position here, then that leads to a bit of a steered shot. So when you're practicing it, feel like you're pointing that club towards the ball there, then turn the body. Nice and simple. Point the club at the ball, then turn. There we go, straight down the middle, into the slot, rotate the body through. Hope these swing tips help, and the key is you've got to practice it. Practice a lot. You've got to get on that range, you've got to put in the hard work. That is the only way, to be successful at these sort of movements that we're asking you to do. Put in a bit of effort down that range and it'll pay off. Thank you.